nah, man. Addiction to weed is the ultimate cop out for not being responsible for ourselves. Consider that weed's not the issue, it's the scapegoat. And that for a number of us, the true issues lie way deeper than just marijuana. Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Holy shit, good to be with y'all again. Been a couple weeks since we last interacted. How you guys doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Hey, we're both alive, we're both breathing. Good enough for me. Okay, anyway, so in today's video, I want to share an insight slash blueprint for anyone who wants to reduce their inner conflict when it comes with their marijuana use and transform it such that you feel more in alignment, you feel more empowered, you feel less heaviness and less conflict, obviously, and just feel more clear and yeah, okay, so to gain power over your current marijuana usage, I encourage you to very outright say what it is you're doing with weed and just be very honest about it. Do your best to remove all sense of judgment. And the goal here is just to be very frank with ourselves, not in like a I'm using it, I'm bad, no. Just want to get in alignment and get really squared up with what it is you're doing with marijuana, okay? And so what that might look like is, say you're someone who, let's say you're in college, okay? And you've been smoking weed on the daily for 2 years now. And in your mind, the inner conflict chatter is like, man, I shouldn't be smoking this much. I shouldn't be smoking at all. I need to go on a break. I need to get some control or something. And then you might make up some type of plan, like, all right, I'm only going to smoke on the weekends, or I'm only going to smoke a gram every 3 days or something like that. But then it's time to, uphold that plan, and you don't do it, right? You smoke whenever, you waste all your money, and then you don't study for your stuff. Your things aren't going the way that they need to be going, right? So the chatter is like, this is not going well. What's going on? Why can't I have any control? I'm so lost. I'm so stuck. This is an issue, right? That's the whole chatter, okay? I need to change, something like that. If that was my situation currently, the exercise would look like this, okay? I am using marijuana to cope with my feelings, and I want to do it anytime I want, and I do it anytime I want, and I'm willing to spend money that I truly don't even have in order to smoke the weed, because, to be honest, the marijuana helps me. It helps me deal with my emotional issues. It helps me just gain a sense of relief from the stress in my life. And although I know it may not be the best of me, this is what I want to do right now. And I want to do this until I feel ready to make a true change. And again, I know that's not like the best of me, but this is just what I want and need right now. And I'm gonna stop giving myself bullshit about the fact that I want to do this and that I am doing it. And I'm okay with wasting money. I'm okay with wasting time, because the payoff of being stoned at my leisure is highly, highly valuable to me. And so again, that doesn't feel great to say, but that's just my truth right now. And if a person can't understand that, then so be it. But this is just my situation, and I know that it's not forever, but this is just where I'm at right now, and this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so cut, right? So how does that help, right? So in my experience and what I see with people that I work with and people that comment on this channel is they say they want one thing but they do another thing. You know, instead of trying to run away from how you want and need to be using marijuana right now, like just be upfront about it and expose your truth about it. Because I think the reality is, yeah, we're not ashamed. We're not like, we feel ashamed of how we've been using it. But it's that inner guilt and inner conflict that can keep us stuck. Like guilt and shame, like those energies, man, they'll keep anyone down. And so see if you could just be super fucking honest with yourself about what you're fucking doing with marijuana. Like, and it doesn't feel good. And that's part. And here's another thing, just kind of like a side bonus. Like what I've discovered is that if I constantly use marijuana to shift my emotional state, I'm not giving my body the I'm not honoring the fact that my body communicates to me, right? And so if there's a, let's say I'm sober and I start to feel this feeling of like something that's telling me like I need to make a shift of some kind. Like there's this emotion in my body that says something's not quite right. I'm looking for something here. And instead of addressing that true emotion that's coming from within, I'll smoke the weed to just like get rid of the feeling temporarily, right? Whereas if I stayed sober and I allowed myself to deal with the feeling, what does that feeling say? Oh, it says that we want to exert some energy right now, or it says I want to use some creativity right now, or I want to, you know, go do something fun that I haven't done before, right? And those are some true like internal desires that are being called towards us via emotion. But because we don't have the skills, the awareness, the understanding of that emotional process, it's like, oh my God, what's this emotion? It's uncomfortable. I don't know what this emotion means. I just want to smoke the weed, or I just want to take a drink, or I just want to eat a pizza, or I just want to watch Netflix 1,000 times. It's like, you know, consider that a lot of times the emotions that we feel when we're sober, it's our body, our spirit, our soul trying to communicate with us. Like, hey, we want this, or stop doing this, right? It's trying to help us out. It's trying to help me out, right? But when we just smoke weed to ignore the feeling, two things happen. One is the true feeling never gets addressed. And two, that's actually it. Like, it's still gonna be there. Like if that emotion doesn't get addressed, if that desire doesn't get addressed, it's gonna stay there until it gets addressed, right? And so we smoke weed, more weed, more weed, more weed. It's not the solution. It's not the solution. Not the solution. I'm lost. Right? So, anyways, back to the main purpose of this video. See if you can just be very honest without being dramatic about your current usage, right? None of this like none, like, try and see if you can remove the all that, right? The drama of it all, right? The exaggeration of how bad it is going, right? See if you could just get real honest with it, like, I'm using it to run away. I'm completely just like, I don't want to be fully responsible for my emotions, so I just want to use marijuana as an escape. You know, that way you can actually be in alignment with what you actually are fucking doing and want to do. Right? Like, it sounds real nice to be like, I want to be free of my weed addiction, or I want to be freed of my weed dependence, but it's like, do you really? You know, and I don't mean that, I'm sure you do. Like, the suffering says that I'm sure you do. However, right, there's clearly something that's there's something that's more important to address than your need to be free of the dependence. It's like, and that's why I say, like, there's something deeper inside that's probably going on. Probably something deeper that's going on. And so consider that the battle is not between you and marijuana, it's between you and your own self understanding, you and your own desire to like just be in control, to have a sense of power in your life, not just with marijuana but with everything. And so consider that weed's not the issue, it's the scapegoat. And that for a number of us, the true issues lie way deeper than just marijuana. All right? And with that said, see this as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to finally be in alignment, an opportunity to finally have power over what the fuck you're doing. Like, if you've been smoking weed every day nonstop and telling yourself you want to stop, but you're still smoking, like, fucking cut that out, dude. Just be honest. Like, and here's another thing, a crazy thing too. It's like we start to, this is some of the stuff I noticed in my journey. Like, oh shit, like, I'm saying that I want to change, but I don't. And so that's the conflict. Oh, I want to change. I want to change. I want to change. I want to change. And then your actions don't reflect change. And then it starts to become this mental issue of like, oh my God, what's wrong? I'm addicted. Oh God, right? But nah, man. Addiction to weed is the ultimate cop-out for not being responsible for ourselves. And I get it. I really want to acknowledge I was there, guys. I threw weed in the dumpster and then went in the dumpster and picked it out. All right, I throw the weed down the toilet and then go buy weed in the next hour. Okay, I'm used to that feeling of conflict of like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you know, and it's scary when that's when you feel like, that's when I felt like I had no sense of control. And that's when a lot of people feel like they have no sense of control, when I say I want one thing, but I do another thing. You fail to follow through on your own word 1,000 times, and yeah, you're gonna fucking lose all sense of control, man. Okay, so instead of fucking saying one thing and doing another thing, how about you just accept that you're gonna do what you're gonna do and you're not gonna go do that? Just to give yourself the fucking peace of mind and the space to at least enjoy the fact that you're gonna use marijuana dependently. Or use marijuana however you want to use it. But don't say I want to make a change and then keep smoking. Right? Don't get me wrong, guys. That's not, like, I'm speaking to all of us here, myself included. Like, you know, just get honest. Like, I'm using marijuana as my emotional support, and I'm gonna use it freely and fully. Okay, great. You know, and I don't expect this one exercise to like be the one change that makes everything for you, but it's a crucial part that always works for me. Okay, so hopefully for someone out there it works for you too. Okay, so anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate the frick out of you. Do me a favor. If you want a free copy of my ebook, email me or DM me on Instagram and I will send you a free copy. Okay, the book is like $7 on Amazon, which isn't much to begin with, but you know, I want to give you a copy of my book just as a thank you. And as you know, the fact that you're at the end of this video tells me that, you know, you're looking for change, you're looking for support, you're looking for resources, and so I want to give that resource to you. No questions asked. Just find a way to connect with me, and we'll make that happen. All right. Anyways, guys and gals, thank you so much. Thank you for being here when I'm not, right? Meaning like when I don't post and shit. But I appreciate you all. I love you all. Until next time, peace. And fucking get alignment with your shit, alright? No more lying to yourself. Alright, peace.